Hello! I think we're on. Hello everyone. Wait for some viewers to come in and then we'll hop in to Life is Strange episode 4. Dark. A very emotional episode, this one. This one is the one that broke me, as you'll find out. New hair, got a haircut. Very safe system, actually. Haircut under restrictions because of coronavirus and everything. It was good. It was nice. It was safe. Masks were worn. Yeah, just wait for people to get on now. I'll set up the stream on my iPad. Ah, hello there. Ah, excellent. We've got a couple of people on. That's all good. Ah, hello, Oliver. Now, as I was saying, this is the episode that broke me the first time I ever played it. This episode is incredibly emotional, but we'll get through it together. Okay, so I think let's finish this up, and we will get on with it. Right, okay. So, they're kind of dead. They live their life back in whatever time they got blasted back to. So, yeah. It's a bit complicated. It's a very Stephen Moffat thing. But yeah, they're technically dead to us and the Doctor because he can't go back, but they're kind of alive. It's weird not having the long hair that I've had. Every time I do that, it feels weird. Oh well. Right. Okay. So, recap for episode 3 for anyone who missed it. Max and Chloe started the investigation. Things went a little bit wrong. Hi, Becca. Things went a little bit wrong. Max looked into her past, and she's found out that she's travelled back to when she was 13 years old. And she tried to change the events of history. She tried to prevent Chloe's dad from dying. So that is where we pick up. We're now in an alternate reality that she's inadvertently created, and Chloe is paraplegic. Quadriplegic? She's in a wheelchair with breathing support. She's was in a big accident herself. So that's where we pick up. We're in this alternate timeline. Let's go with episode 4, Dark Room. This might be my favourite episode of the whole thing. I love this one. I think
Previously on Life is Strange.
Previously on Life is Strange. I think it's fantastic. The performances, everything.
You don't know
is the sign good, by the way?
Or who you're messing around with.
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
So the volume up on my end.
Let's talk.
So close to the Day of the Doctor. Yes, you are. I hope you enjoy that. It's a lot of fun.
What are you doing here, Max? Stop!
Sounds perfect. Cracking.
Not now. It won't work.
I know this isn't pleasant for any of us. Miss Caulfield, please, tell us everything.
Hey,
Turn it up. Well, the game audio. Okay, I'll do that when I can.
Rachel's bracelet. Why the fuck are you wearing her bracelet?
calm yourself, alright? It was a gift.
Max, we have to.
As
find
in,
Rachel's
what
suit.
turn up? My audio or the
It's
game
time
audio?
to start the search for clues. Welcome to my domain. Let's find what we want and beat it.
Max, you better come check out these files.
Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it. Listen, I found pictures of Rachel and Frank.
Game audio. Okay, I'll do that when we get into the game.
I can't believe
Right,
she's
yeah,
banging
cool.
Frank. Rachel straight up lied to my face. Why didn't she say anything?
So who do you most want to blame?
My fucking dad, of course. Hello?
No.
This is a long previously on recap.
Do you know what it's like to wait for your father to come home when you're a kid? Ever since he died, my life has been dipped in shit.
Chloe, I am awesome.
Oh, I can already feel it. I know what bit.
Hello,
Stay strong. We're gonna get through this episode together. This is probably the most emotional episode, I think.
Changed. Max Caulfield. Hold
Or
on.
maybe not. It might be. It probably is for me.
You have a visitor.
Can I go into the options yet? No. Life is Strange is a story-based game that features player choice. The consequences of all your in-game actions and decisions will blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's this one, as well as the twists and turns that this one has, just the emotions in this and the performances from the main actors are just this is an incredible episode. It's the one that really destroyed me when I first played it, so hope you enjoy it too. That ties in with The Day of the Doctor. It's a prequel to The Day of the Doctor, and it's got Paul McGann in it, and it sets up events for The Day of the Doctor. Everybody get the tissues. I actually do have some over here, just in case, because I know how this one goes. Very peaceful time. Apart from the dead whales on the beach, of course. Other than that, super peaceful. Eight episodes away from Series 8. Ah, damn. 8 episodes away from Peter Capaldi, then. You are very near. Episode 4, Dark Room. Calm Before the Storm, yeah. But not Before the Storm, the game, the prequel. Calm Before the Storm of this game. Ah, nice. Because that's the thing I should clear up before actually I start this, just in case. Oh, there we go, I can turn up the thing. I'm not going to have access to my PS4 next week, so you might have to wait a long time until we get episode 5, until I do episode 5 on here. So if okay, master volume. Is this better? Tell me if it's too loud. That should be okay. So it might be a gap between this and episode 5. So yeah, well, I guess we'll discuss that when we get to the cliffhanger. Is that okay? Is it too loud? Is it still too quiet? Should be okay.
Hanging out with you again.
I know. I'm glad we are, though.
It was nice that you sent me actual letters. It's more than any of my other friends have done. And you even wrote on that cool parchment paper.
That better.
So
Cool.
Max.
So
Next week I am
But I love writing on it, like...
heading on a socially distanced getaway because
You deserve
my
the best,
grandparents own a caravan in Wales,
Probably easier to write.
and
than to me.
Me and the other people in my household are heading down there,
Not totally.
making sure it gets set up
Probably
all
wanted
right,
to avoid
and
awkward conversations like this.
because normally we would have been down there by now.
Pretty much.
It's only an hour and a half
Yeah.
up the road, but because we haven't been able to
The
get
worst thing
out
you can
of
do is treat me like a
England this
baby.
year, we're
I still want to
going
laugh and talk shit with my best friend.
down there and setting it all up
Can we
and
stop?
everything. So
This is seriously the best view of the sunset. What do photographers call that?
The golden hour.
oh man,
See? Without you here, I'd have no clue.
we're not breaking the rules.
You could
That's
take some amazing shots.
But that's important to remember.
Those
We're not
beach
just going
balls
for a
are so
jaunt.
sad.
We're going for a reason, and we're being careful. And we're isolating ourselves in the caravan, so we're not
At
like
least
going for
I'm alive here with you.
oi oi, you know. But yeah, I won't be at home next week, so
You're a real survivor, Chloe. I know you have to deal with so much.
I don't want anyone else feeling sorry
it's
for me.
rendering, not rendering.
I can do that.
It's exporting as
Along
we
with my
speak.
parents.
Should be up
My dad
tomorrow.
still feels
It's just
guilty
taking
about
an
having
awful
me
long
in
time
car.
because it's an awfully long video because I ramble. The final edit clocked in at 53 minutes and it's way too long, and I fully expect people to just tune out and not watch the whole thing, and I don't blame them because it's too long. But I'm gonna put it all up because it's me, and but yeah, it's exporting as we speak, so it should be up tomorrow. It's just I've had it exporting since last night, and it's only halfway done, so hopefully it should be done by tomorrow. Talk about accident.
Are you okay to talk about the accident?
We never actually have, huh? There's not much to say. Some prick in an SUV cut me off and I flew into a ditch.
Do you remember everything?
It's never actually established. She could be.
I felt my back snap, and that was the last thing I ever felt in my body.
Oh, so sad.
When I woke up in the hospital, I literally couldn't move a muscle.
Jesus. I don't know what to say.
Depends.
Don't say anything.
If the video happened in this
just
universe.
Happy I did get to
It
see
depends.
you again. I could have ended up vanishing out of the blue like that girl from Blackwell.
Yeah. Too long and then not informative enough and short. Yeah. I mean, what it boils down to is just me holding the camera going, I've got this, and oh, there's this and that. But it's because I go, oh, and this, and then I tell a story about each fucking thing, and it just there's no reason for me to ramble as long as I do. But it's whatever. Thank you for watching me rant. I'll play dumb because I might not know about her in this
What
universe.
missing girl?
I don't know her name. I just read about it in the news. I feel bad for her family.
This is such a different world than when we were kids, isn't it?
In more ways
After
than
that snow
one.
and eclipse, it's more like the end of the world.
It might
It
be.
might be, but I'd like to think we can still change things for the better.
I'd like to think that too. But I don't have much hope these days.
I know things seem out of control, but as long as we're together, I don't feel afraid.
Hanging out with you makes me feel like a total kid again. You don't even know.
Listen, Chloe,
Aw.
I'm sorry I haven't been out to see you more. That was wrong. You're my best friend.
Max, thanks for coming out to see me. You're doing awesome.
I don't think so.
My nose is getting cold. Maybe we should get back to my place?
It is hella cold out here.
Hella? I hate that word, no offense.
None taken.
So Chloe, the one who taught Max to use hella in her universe, hates the word in this universe. It's cool. It's so sad, man, because you know we know Chloe and I in Max's universe as this big ball of life and this ball of energy and rebelliousness, and then we see her like this, not able to move. It's very heartbreaking. And I guess another trigger warning: this episode does have discussions of heavy topics, like assisted suicide and kidnapping, and if you're not comfortable with sort of heavier topics like that, there's just a warning. There is stuff like that in this episode, but yeah, we'll get to it when we get to it. People are... Oh, yeah. I would think Henshaw would have a lot to say about the pubs. I mean,
Pretty high-tech wear.
Feels like a high-tech cell. But I am lucky
She,
enough that
not
Spencer
she.
has to take care of.
the thing with the pubs, I am kind of like, I don't know if now's the time to be going out and getting hammered. I feel like for the people who haven't been able to see their loved ones, especially people who've lost loved ones, I'm not sure it's appropriate for people to just head out. But I understand, like, a lot of people I know went to the pubs, and I understand that it was very safe and all that. I personally didn't want to go myself. As I say, I am heading down to Wales for all of next week, but that's it's different. It's not breaking the law or anything. It's different. It is what it is. I don't have any hard feelings for anyone who did go to the pubs on Saturday when it opened, obviously, because that's their choice, and that's fine. And I know a lot of people, especially people I knew who went, were very, very safe and took all the precautions. So that's all fine. personally, I think it was too early to open them, but like I said, a lot of it was safe and a lot of it was good. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on the whole pubs thing. As for how things have been since lockdown has eased, they've been good. They've been getting back to normal. As I say, yesterday I went for the haircut. I'm trying out something else at the moment, but it's not sort of grown back in yet. So once it's grown back in a bit, it should look more like what I want to look. But yeah, I had a driving lesson today. Haven't had that since like February, and that was very safe. The instructor wore a mask. I wore a mask. He'd wipe everything down and stuff. That was all fine. But yeah, I know I start a rant and I won't stop. This is the thing. I need to, especially because this is the longest episode. I should probably move on. But yeah. Oh, second wave is inevitable. Yeah, that's the thing. Whether that will be worse than the first wave or the same as the first wave or better than the first wave remains to be seen. You have just got to be careful if you're going to do stuff that you haven't been able to do in lockdown. Take all the precautions, be safe, wear a mask. I'm wearing a mask quite often. Just be as safe as you can be while doing these activities, because I know a lot of people want to get back to these activities, which is perfectly fine and everything. You just got to be very careful, which so it's all any of us can do is just be as careful as we can, not spread it to anyone. That's kind of from my perspective the stage we're at right now. So wear a damn mask, wash your damn hands. Yeah. Cutting hair. Oh nice, yes, I tried to do that earlier in the lockdown, but it didn't quite work. So as you see, up until last week I was getting quite long at the front here, so yeah, haircut yesterday was needed. What I tried to do was keep the length on the top but cut the sides, so it should sort of grow into a length up here and up eventually when this sort of grows a bit more. But yeah, hair tips with Lewis Palmer, the Gargantuan Apple. That's what we decided to do here.
I know it's hard for them.
Yes, Primeval Series 3, when no one had where everyone had haircuts and changed their hair.
Right. Especially when they can't even take a walk alone. Sometimes I act like a total teenage brat just to give them an excuse to yell at me.
Frustrating, yeah.
Pathetic, I know.
Chloe, you're a great
Yeah,
daughter.
Oliver, it's,
Kind and sensitive.
I've
You don't
met
even
a
have
few
to be.
people.
Trust me,
You
I
just,
still get my
like I said, you
rage
just have to be careful and
Especially when a nurse
make
has
sure
to watch while
you,
I take a dump so she can wipe
oh,
my
man.
bum. Or when doctors flip me around like I was a science doll.
you just have to be as careful as you
Can't
can.
even imagine.
Don't go and
But
do
you're still
like a rugby
amazing.
huddle.
You always
Don't
have been since we
hug.
were kids.
Last time I hugged
Thanks
someone
again
was
for coming,
March,
Max.
so don't obviously
yeah.
do stuff like that. You just be
Need
as
to get my
careful as you
drink
can.
on. Can you bring me some water?
Okay. Now, we're 18 minutes in. This is the first time we've started walking around. Fix this, shall we? Right. Are we back? Are we back? I think we might be back. I think that was just my internet dropping out, maybe. Yeah, stream did take a massive hit. We're all back. Okay. In the woods of Han Solo, we're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you? Yeah, okay, so what it's currently telling me is the internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. We're going to keep going. We're going to try and... We're not back. Okay. Yeah, it's gone again. So, my internet's crapping out on me. On the best episode. Never had any problems like this in the other episodes. Okay. I'm getting... Becca is updating me privately. There's a delay with the microphone. Let's have a look. There's a delay with the microphone. Yeah, so the stream is like 10 seconds behind. There's a massive delay. The stream is like 10 seconds. Fuck. I might have to restart the stream, guys. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why there's such a delay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, the stream is like a minute behind. I don't know why there's such a delay. Okay, okay, everyone stay where they are. I'm going to restart the stream from scratch. Really sorry about this, everyone.